Yep, today's a big day. If you don't know, today is my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. And 81 subscriber special. So, I just wanted to say thank you very, very much. And, again, thank you so much. I didn't expect this railroad, or actually, heck, this YouTube channel to be as big as it is today, especially, you know, with the Roaring Camp videos, because those are like, whenever I make a video about Roaring Camp, they seem to be extremely popular, which, hey, I definitely appreciate. So thank you for all the support of many videos, especially the Redwood Scenic Railroad series. Got the motorcycle in the background. So I just wanted to say thank you for an incredible 2 years on YouTube. And yeah, thank you so much for, you know, this 2 years on YouTube. It was amazing. Let me just move this. That's kind of so full of extra track that I had, and I kind of just use it to prop up the camera when I need to. So again, thank you so much. So something stuck in my shoe. We'll focus on the engines while I get it out. So let me know down in the comments which one's your favorite. 1187, 94, 6020 aka Bob, or 2218, which is the biggest locomotive on my roster. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, my personal favorite is 2218 because, well, it's a Malay from the Norfolk and Western. And yeah, as I said in my last video, hopefully on the first weekend of June, this locomotive should be hanging out with these locomotives in operation. So honestly, this is kind of just going to be a video about the Garden Railroad because I couldn't really think of anything else. I was thinking about going to Roaring Camp, but then plans fell through. So we're going to spend it with we're going to spend it with the Garden Railroad because this is quite a popular series, or this is the only series on my channel. Let me just kind of put 94 over here. And then, so yeah, this is kind of how a episode goes for the Redwood Scenic Railroad. Usually, I started with 2218, and he's like, oh, what a lovely day. And 1187 comes in like, hey, what's up? And then, you know, they talk. And then usually 1187 goes off and does something with the passenger cars. 94 isn't seeing that much because, well, I haven't found a voice actor for her, but hopefully that'll change soon. So, let me just move this to get out of shot. Here we go. So, yeah, and then 1187 kind of goes back into the tunnel with 94, and then the engine keeps on derailing. So, you know, goes back into here, and it's like, oh, I wonder what is going to happen next or something like that. And camera kind of pans up. So, yeah, that's kind of how episode of the Redwood Scenic Railroad goes. By the way, let me know let me know what episode idea I should do. Should I have an episode where 1187 gets into an accident and then 94 comes and helps him or something like that? Or the other way around, that'd be sick. Or, you know what I mean, that'd be cool. So yeah, let me get 94 back, that way we can see all 3 of the locomotives. Honestly, I think I'm gonna do a photo shoot where it's just kind of like this. Actually, hold on. Do this, that, like that, boom. Look at that, it's a cool photo shoot. Like, shows all the engines. You could take a screenshot of this and have that as your background, that'd be cool. With 94 a bit. You could definitely have this as a... Actually, hold on. Let me move the passenger cars. I'm like, you know, kind of thinking of ideas as I film. So put the passenger cars over there. You could put 94 into the siding. We kind of have it like boom, and then boom, boom. And that's like showing all the engines. You could take a screenshot of that. I'll move the leaf. You take a screenshot of that, have it as your background, that'd be pretty sick. So yeah. There you go. That's kind of look at 2218's cab, because again, I don't really have that many ideas. Yeah, this is the cab, kind of like 94's, but without the fire and stuff. By the way, on this side of the cab, you can kind of see the lettering because I actually flipped the bricks a bit. So yeah, it's the camera gets out of focus quite often. Let me move 94 back onto, well, you know, the 1187, because this is kind of where they reside. They kind of, you know, hang out in the tunnel. I'm gonna have to do this one by one because, you know, these points are jammed, and what I normally do is I basically focus, you know, I basically get it wet. I basically pour some water in between, like right here, and then I kind of use a toothbrush to kind of, you know, clean in between, and then I rinse it out, and then it actually works. So yeah, well, by the way, what do you think of the 2218 kind of number plate? And over on this side, there's kind of not much, kind of like graffiti and stuff. So yeah, their origin is there was a focus. There was a railroad over there, and then, you know, kind of got shut down. Then it was found here, and it was moved here, and then you know, this is where he resides today. And let me get this stick. Where'd it go? I threw it off. There it is. So yeah, 1187 is kind of the oldest locomotive on my roster. Let me get something else. There we go. Here's a stick that I can use for something. So yeah, this is kind of the oldest locomotive that I have to this day, because there were others, but then I took them apart and built them into something new. Looks like there's some bird poop on the train cars, but I'll clean it off later. So yeah, I'm gonna put these engines back in the tunnel, because, you know, we've seen them many times. Now let's get into a character that no one really, you know, kind of talks about, so to speak. Bob, or 6020. So this is kind of just the static display engine, because why not? This kind of little thing was actually part of a entirely different locomotive. This was like on the side of the cab. See, that's another fun fact. Hold on. There we go. So that's another fun fact. This was actually part of a cab of a locomotive. This was on a cab of a locomotive, so it wasn't actually, you know, focus. So yeah, it's a little fun fact. This was part, you could tell your friends, hey, the 6020 logo or whatever was actually part of an entirely different locomotive. So yeah, this button doesn't really work anymore. Batteries are, you know, not working. And if we move the station, which I'm probably gonna, let me know down in the comments if I should, no slugs and bugs and all that. Let me know down in the comments if I should just get rid of the station, because, well, you know, it's kind of not being used for anything. Here's the back. You can see the rusty coupler. And in between the engine and the tender is also the rust as well. There's a little coal load that used to rock our bout, but I'm like, do what? You know, cab, no cab. And then on this side, with some of the vegetation, I don't know if it's blurring or not. Kind of see that side. And it's blurring again. The camera's acting weird, I don't know why. Okay. Put the station back, plant it down, go. And here's the auxiliary water tank, which is pretty cool, gotta admit. And there's not much stuff like below it, so yeah. It's kind of something I want to make, because, you know, open the hatch. So yeah, there's actually, you could actually like load water into it if you wanted to. Goes all the way back there. Let's see if you could get, yeah, you can see all the way to the end. And the camera's blurring again, yay! So, yeah, that's the auxiliary, and that's the tender. By the way, the tender has, you know, we got swivel stuff and, you know, Norfolk and Western, the Glope, the doghouse, where the coal is. And actually, if we remove this piece, I have to get off there. If we remove this, I was originally going to load this up with water, but I'm like, that, no. With that, so you could, like, kind of see it more, you know. So, I know this was originally going to be, you know, full of water, but I'm like, no, it's not going to work. I could probably, like, you know, insulate it, or however you say it, like, you know, waterproof it, I guess, I don't know. So yeah, this is the Redwood Scenic Railroad. You know, there's the bridge and stuff. actually a pretty cool thing because, you know, you can see down the line, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, this is, let me pack down some of that gravel, or, you know, ballast or whatever. So, yeah, this is kind of the Redwood Scenic Railroad, and let me know down in the comments of what I should do to improve it, because right now, this is the main spot. I could probably, like, incorporate some buildings and stuff, like, all the way down to the loop and stuff. So, yeah. That's the Redwood Scenic Railroad, and 2218 is kind of still sitting there awaiting restoration. But don't worry, it will happen soon. So let me know down in the comments what I could do to improve this. Like, oh, add buildings here or there. So, yeah. Actually, I'm probably going to premiere this, so I will, like, respond to you guys in chat. So, you know, say hi in chat, and I'll probably say hi back. I also got the bell for some rocks and dirt. Also got the bell for 6020. This is why I want to keep this over here, so I can. This is probably gonna be weird for you guys, but hey. And then, hold on, let me ring the bell. Well, this is actually the new bell, but you know the bell was originally like this. I think that's gonna go to 2218 because I want 2218 to have a bell. So here's 6020 is a new bell, I guess. Yep, so that's 6020's new bell. The bell down. Stop ringing. There we go. Put that off to the side again. Down there. So yeah. Let me know what I should do to improve it. And by the way, thanks for 2 years of great fun. So yeah, have a good day, and thanks for 2 years on YouTube. And happy birthday to my channel.